Welcome everyone tonight. Welcome to the Quiet Storm Team Call. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2017, and I'm definitely excited to be here. My name is Eliasa Simpson. I am team leader for Quiet Storm, the greatest team on the planet, and I'm going to start with our mission statement. And as a team member, guided by a relentless focus on quality, integrity, and truth, we strive to provide positive experiences to those who desire to aspire new levels of life while offering an opportunity to change your finances and live a free life. We are here to educate, empower, and support those who desire to achieve more. Don't let your fears hold your faith hostage. Allow each one to teach one, and we are better tomorrow is in our reach, and all we have to do is stand up. So definitely, once again, we are standing up tonight as we do every Tuesday night. As everyone is coming on the line, I'm going to ask everybody to mute themselves. So that's the house rules for tonight. So definitely, we're going to talk about having a fresh start in your business, and we are going to get started now. So definitely we had an awesome time on Saturday, and Chad Thompson came up. He blessed us with some really great nuggets, showing us how we can live a free life if we just change our mindsets and just become active in whatever goals we want to have for ourselves. So how I start off fresh with having a new business or a new goal or just even thoughts. Sometimes you have different types of daydreams or, sporadic thoughts, great ideas. Always write them down because we sometimes forget when we get in the midst of a busy day. So again, you're going to start off with some goals. Have a goal for your personal life, have a goal for your business life, whatever that may be. So when you have a goal and you write it down, you give your goal an expiration date. When you give your goal an expiration date, you're giving your journey a purpose. And when you do that, you'll take more pride in saying, okay, I, want to do A, B, and C, but I need to do it in a specific amount of time. So even if you complete the time periods that you set your task for, you write another goal and start another goal. But even if you don't complete, you can still continue with the goal and a new expiration date. Because a lot of times when you don't put an expiration date, you're just talking. The dream is just dreaming, and your goal is not happening. And one thing you definitely have to understand, baby steps work. Baby steps work. A lot of times people set goals and they set them to a certain standard. When you do not meet that standard, you become disappointed. When you become disappointed, you become discouraged. And you don't want to feel like you want to be bothered, you just start losing your fire. One way to always have fire, one way to always have excitement is to go baby step style, I'm going to call it. Go baby step style. So let's say your goal is, a lot of people do a weight loss goal. So if somebody's weight is maybe 250 pounds, and they say, I need to lose 50 pounds in 30 days. Goals have to be realistic. In the real world, you are unable to naturally lose 50 pounds in 30 days. That will be something unhealthy. You will be just wearing yourself out, working out, exhausting yourself. You're getting brain tired, and you're disappointed after day 30, and you're not losing 50 pounds in 30 days. You become discouraged. You start to lose the fire. You start to lose all types of excitement that you need to lose 50 pounds. And then you quit, you start binge eating, and then you start gaining weight all over again. Goals must be realistic. Always take your time with them. Create baby steps. So a more realistic goal, I would like to lose 1 pound a week. Then at the end of the year, you may lose 50 pounds. That's more realistic. That's more, you can say, I could do this. Giving yourself encouragement. So always take your time and always remember that baby steps work. So now that you have your goal established, now you have to decide and say, I'm going to do it. You have to dedicate yourself. You have to do what's required, not just to say, I'm going to do how I feel. Because there will be days that you will not feel like doing anything. That does not mean you stop. There are days where you'll say to yourself, I can't. You have to change your mindset to a positive. You have to change your language to a positive. When you do that, your behavior changes. So you have some action going on. So with the action, you take your time out and talk yourself through the times where it's most discouraging. And I always have a slogan, you may be tired, but you better not quit. So whatever goal that you set for yourself, I don't care if you get tired, slow down. But don't quit. Do something every single day to work towards your goal. So we have our mindset change. Our mindset gives us a behavioral change, and our behavior will give us the action. Now we have to be productive in doing everything that we want to do to achieve this goal. So with that being said, here we are in this business. We are starting out fresh and clean, whether we coming in brand new or we feel that we want to relaunch. Let's start all over. Anything that you feel that you weren't accomplishing, or maybe you haven't been putting in the effort that you thought you should have been putting in, well, make today a brand new start. Make today a brand new start. So let's say you realize, I need to do something different in my business. I need to have a different result. Or maybe you want to participate in things that you weren't participating before. Maybe you want to learn some knowledge of the business that you didn't know before. So you want to participate more. Hey, that's great. Every day I always say, do activities that can make you money. Always be, they say, ABC, always be doing, changing to do something. So it's really ABCD. Always be doing something to change, right? So everybody talks about, massive accounts and MBAs, right? To get massive bank accounts, you have to have income producing activity, right? So you always be doing something to give you massive bank accounts, so you're going to be doing income producing activities. You can take the same things that you do every single day, but just turn them towards what could I do that I do the same of every single day? What could I do a little bit different to say I can make money off of this? I can start planting seeds, nurturing my seeds, letting the roots grow underneath the soil, and let the plant sprout because I'm nurturing. Because I'm nurturing my seeds here. So you're doing that, and the how you do it, working towards your goal of your business, is in every business we're going to start out with a list. Start out with a list of individuals, how they say, people that owe you a favor, people that you're close with, just on a humble, people that you conversate with on a regular basis in all your networks, whether it be work, school, church, your neighborhood, where you get your oil changed. You're going to create a list of people who you're going to introduce to the business, right? So with that, there are memory joggers. Because of people that say, oh, I don't have any friends, I don't have a large network, oh, you have so many friends, you talk to everybody. No, everyone can go outside and meet somebody on a daily basis. Sometimes you just have to come out of your shell. So whether it's people you know or people you don't know, you're going to create a list. So let's start off with the people that you know. That's considered your warm market. People you don't know is considered your cold market. So again, you can write out a list, put as many people on this list as possible, as many as possible. So I would like for you to reach 100. If you can't reach 100, try for 50. You can name people, again, in any network that you associate with. So whether it's the people in your building, your neighbors, the neighbors on your block, school, church, work, a club that you may be in, a fraternity, a sorority. There are people, any kind of team. Some people have women groups or men groups, some type of group that you may be in. There's people in there that you know. And then if you use a memory jogger will give you at least 100 questions, and they'll ask you questions like, who's your mailman or your mailwoman? They'll ask you, who's the neighbor to your left? Or they'll ask you, who do you know that quit their job? Who do you know that got fired from their job? Who do you know that hates their job? There's a name that you can add to every question on the memory jogger. And what I'll do is I will post a memory jogger in the group just so you know, to give it, assistance for you to help you create a list. Now, when you create this list of names, what you're going to do is you're going to go through them 10 at a time. You're going to give each one a phone call. Don't text them because these are people that you know. You're going to give each one a phone call and say, hey, how you doing? This is where you're going to use the form method. Family, occupation, recreation, and money. The form method with those acronyms will get you started in a conversation. Never feel that Oh my God, I haven't spoken to this person in a long time. I don't want to call them. No, they're in your phone, call them. That's the perfect reason why you should call them. Because of the simple fact you haven't spoken to them in a long time. You're going to renew old relationships. Old relationships are really the best because that's when form comes into play really well. Because you can say, hey, how's the family? And then you could ask them, the last time I spoke to you, you was doing A, B, and C. You was a nurse, doctor, you was working as a mechanic, you're doing the form method. First you're asking how's the family, then you're moving on to the occupation, right? Then you're talking about recreation. After the recreation, then comes the money part. Sometimes people get a little nervous about the money part, right? So we're going to do it a fun way. Never talk to a person like you're just so serious. One, always speak with excitement in your voice. So you don't want to call people up and say, hey, Michelle, what's going on? They're going to be like, okay, just say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. Just say what you got to say. Y'all know y'all do that. Y'all know y'all got people that y'all go to that you do that to, right? But you let it go. Hey, Michelle, how you doing, girl? I haven't heard from you in a long time. I was just looking at my address log and said, let me call Michelle and see how she's doing. A little bit more excitement, right? Don't be excited and be like, hey, girl. But I call Michelle, I'll be like, hey, Michelle. One, you may think something's wrong or the person wants something. So we're going to not do that. We're going to watch our tone when we're speaking to people. So you just can't be like, hey, Todd. Todd's going to automatically be like, okay, what you want? What you want? So we don't want people to think, first it's like, oh, you ain't called me in 5 years, then you call me with like, hey, Todd, what do you want? What you calling me for? You got to act like those 5 years did not pass and like you just spoke to them yesterday. So you make it happen like that. And a lot of times when you texting people that you ain't speak to in 5 years, they may not answer. They just may not answer like, you ain't called, I ain't heard from you and da-da-da-da-da. So what they want? Oh, they selling something, they want me to buy something. We are trying to take away that idea. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to speak with excitement. Hey, Fatima, how you doing? So Fatima's going to smile like, hey, girl, how you doing? So then I can go into the form method. We're going to talk about family. Fatima, how are your children? I know they are growing up so nicely. I see you on Facebook, girl. You just be doing it up and having fun. She's going to respond. She's going to respond and be receptive because, one, I'm speaking to her with excitement. Two, I'm speaking to her with positivity. And three, she's going to be excited right back with me and going to answer my questions. So you keep the flow going. Don't make a space in the conversation. Keep the flow going. Hey, last time I spoke to you, you were working in a museum. How's that going for you? Are you still working there? And wait, you got to let the person answer you. Because when they answer you, you are receiving information. It's like you're taking all their demographics and putting them in your head to give like a little assessment really quick, right? So Fatima's going to tell me, girl, no, I don't work in the museum no more. I work at the Lexus dealer. They giving out free cards. She's telling me about her car job. So, okay, she's at the Lexus dealer. She's no longer at the museum. You know, you can ask her, you know, was it boring for you? Like, what made you make that change? So maybe she needed more money. So she could have said, no, I get more money selling cars. So you automatically can assess, well, Fatima may need extra money since she went from one job to the next job because of the pay rate, right? So then you can say, don't break the conversation. You keep the flow going. Go to recreation. Girl, you've been hanging out. Have you been on vacation lately? Tell me where you've been. But you gotta let her answer the question. Have you been on vacation lately? Let Fatima answer the question. Then when she answers, that's how you pose your next question. If she says, I haven't been on vacation in so long, bingo! Do you know? You need to go on a vacation, girl. You gotta go at least once a year so you can treat yourself, right? So you're doing the setup now. You're doing the setup. So then you want to go into money. So, you know, because you really can do the money. You can interchange the topics. So being that Fatima switched her job, you know, you can go back to it, revisit it on the money part. So Fatima, you know, it sounds like, you know, I'm hearing you say like you went from the museum to the Lexus dealer. How's the Lexus dealer working out for you? Is it paying you the money that you need to live the way you want to live? But don't say it so serious and flip up your words. Do it in a fun manner because, again, you're keeping the excitement. Don't ever be afraid because these are people that you know. You should be able to have adult conversations with them. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking adult stuff here. So if she talks about it and say, yeah, I'm looking to, you know, to make a little more money because I want to put my daughter through college, like she's going to talk to you about it because you posed that question to her. And based on her answers, that's when you use the business as a wedge to like get in to say, hey, I've been doing something that's really fun. Let me tell you about it. Maybe you'll like it and you will want to do it too. I'm a travel agent. Not only am I a travel agent, for me booking other travel trips, I get perks. And I'm able to travel at a discount price and sometimes for free. How does that sound to you? You think you will like something like that? Let her answer yes or no. What if she says yes? Say, well, you know, because I heard you say you only go on vacation like once every 5 years was the last time you went. Girl, I go on vacation 3 times a year. So, you know, the person could be like, wow. And I'm saying to myself, Dad, I ain't been away in 5 years and you go away every 3 months. I could use something like that, right? So, again, we're keeping the flow with the conversation. Use form as a conversational piece. Family, occupation, recreation, and money. And then if she says yes out of all of that, say, do you mind if I can take up a little bit of your time or we can schedule a time that we can further chat so I can talk to you about what I do? Then you set up the appointment, right? And you can also let them know, I have a small video that you can watch. Are you busy? Or when can I show it to you? And then we can talk about it. Let them know what's ahead of them. And again, you are having all of this free-form conversation. The person is going to be receptive. One, again, you're speaking to them as if you care because you're supposed to care. These are people that you know. We're not coming to you on a phony train, right? They like you. They respect you. If they see you on Facebook and you're posting like you should, They're going to see all the success you've been having. They're going to see every time that you hang out, every time you go away, every time you get on a plane, every time you go out to dinner, have drinks. They're going to see that if you're posting properly. And they're going to look at you like, wow, like, they doing something. So let me have a conversation with them. You set up that appointment. Or if you set up the appointment to go see them, meet anywhere, Dunkin' Donuts, having a slice of pizza, having a drink, in the library, wherever, sitting in the car, chit-chatting, but talk about it. Talk about what you do. Don't be afraid about what you do. Now, there's 2 roads that you can climb in this business. That's the beauty of this business. We are travel and we are marketing. We are a network marketers, y'all. We are network marketers. That's if you choose to make money on a different level. If you choose in travel, you're joining a business for $149.99, whatever it is. And then you have your monthly fee, $69.95. If you choose to do both, you're joining for $199. Then you're paying the $89.95. That is your overhead. Do not be afraid of the monthly fee, y'all, because that's rent. You got to pay overhead somewhere. You got to pay to eat. So don't be afraid of it. If you notice a person got some bundles or something, they got the fresh Jordans, listen, I know you can invest in yourself. Sometimes when you get older, you have to do adult things, like invest in yourself. Everything is not about turning up, we going out, we going to go to the mall and buy, da-da-da-da-da. That's not the mindset of a future entrepreneur. You want people that's adult-like, that want to do adult conversation, that want to talk about a future, that would like to be an entrepreneur. These are individuals you have to change your mindset. Going to the mall every time you want to go Friday to turn up, that's not a future mindset. It takes time. Everyone does not mature just because they're older. They just don't. You can lead by example, or you can leave them alone and let them watch you. So it's either you with me or you're not. Because there's something that when you're the smartest person in the room, that means you need to get out that room and go to the room where you're not the smartest person in the room, so you can rise up again to be the smartest person in the room. Sometimes you have to change your environment, the people that you are around, so you can grow. Also, to be greater, you must read. Read books, personal development books, books of entrepreneurship, books to start your business, books that will get your mindset changed to where you should be going. You have to get into the focused direction of change, because guess what? When we step into the arena of investing in ourselves, we step into an arena of change. If you want new levels in your life, you must change. You will not be the same, because you will have change of status. You will have change of mindset. You will want change of environment. You want to change your bank account to be larger than your phone number. You would want change. And with that, your mindset must be different. It must be focused on your goal, no matter what barriers that may come in and try to deflect you and challenge you to where you shouldn't be. When you look at your goals that you write down, you should automatically go back to where you should be. Life is not easy on a day-to-day basis, but do your best to always revert back to reading your goals at the end of the day, your mindset should snap back to where you would want it to be. On a daily basis, you can write a routine of what would I like to accomplish today. You can wake up every day and write a little memo pad. Oh, I have 5 tasks to complete today. At the end of the day, evaluate yourself. See how much you have accomplished. Guys, that's baby steps. That's baby steps. That's accomplishing baby steps. Also, there's a book, a Panda planner, that can help you with that. Or just get a regular composition book, any kind of book, but just write it down on a daily basis in your pages. You can put today's date. This is my goal for today. But always on the top, your ultimate goal, write it in the corner. So as you're flipping through, you can see your accomplishments every single day. Guys, that's baby steps. You will start changing, and it makes such a difference. So now that we have our goals, again, we're starting off fresh. We got our goals. We're going to have our tasks on a daily basis. We're going to do income-producing activities. Why? Because we're going to write down a list of every single person that we know in our warm market. Those are people that we know, right? Then we're going to go through that list. We're going to call the people. Every 10 people we're going to call. I don't care how you do it, whether you do it weekly, bi-weekly, however you do it. Make a goal for that. You're going to call everyone. You're going to do the form method, family, occupation, recreation, money. You're going to set up that schedule time that you can demonstrate what we are and what we do. Now, there's ways that you can platform them into the business. You can put them on a call. We have Monday calls for the business opportunity. I'm going to I started a video, but it got messed up, so I'm going to make another video of the presentation so y'all can even use that. Also, we have, again, our monthly meetings. I can set up with everyone to do your own business opportunity meeting on Zoom. You can have your personal one. So if you get people that you want to introduce to the business, schedule a day with me. So you can call everybody that you want to be on that call, like we do here now, put them on the call. So I can just go do the whole presentation right online. So a lot of times if you want people to come, if you wanted to have a travel party, a business opportunity meeting at your home, you have options. You have the business opportunity meeting at your home. You have it online. We could do it through the Zoom. We have the Monday night call, and then we have the simple 2-minute videos, 3-minute videos, 5-minute videos. And again, I'm going to make an up-to-date one presentation straight. That's like a webinar type of thing. You can send that out too. So you can send out all of those opportunities, and you ask them, what is it that you like best? Don't ever ask a person, how do you like it? Because they're going to give you the negative first instead of the positive. So what is it do you like best about what you saw? Sometimes they're going to say the travel. Sometimes they're going to talk about the money. Now, there's 3 types of people. Remember that. There's the person that looks at it and says, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. You just say, no problem. I was just sharing the opportunity with you. And that's it. Go back to being a friend on a different level. Then there's the person that says, I like it, but I have a few questions. That is not a problem. Set up that 3-way. I have somebody that makes a lot of money in the business. They know all the facts about the business. They like to have a lot of fun, and they make a lot of money. Those are the 4 types of people that you will be having in your life of your business, right? So you let them know that. What day is good, or can we call them now, or are you free in an hour? Then you set up that 3-way call. right? Get someone on the phone to help you out to close that deal, right? So you can either have a business partner or a customer, because they still may say, well, I don't want it. But that first person that says they don't want to do it, no problem. Ask them if they would mind supporting you to be your customer, because everyone travels at some time. Give them your card. Well, let me help you go away for your birthday. Everyone has a birthday. Let me help you set up a nice, beautiful excursion for your birthday. Let's do a birthday celebration in the Caribbean. Let's go to China. Let me help you do that. So you won't be walking away with absolutely nothing, and the person may have bad feelings, you may catch an attitude, but it's not about emotions, guys. This is not about emotions. So, again, then it's the last person. I love everything that I saw. Sign me up. There's 3 people that's going to be in that list. So manipulate every piece of idea for that person to be your customer or your business partner. Always leave somebody with your professionalism. Never catch emotional attitudes. We catch flights, not feelings. All day. We catch flights, not feelings. You will see people traveling. They know you're a travel agent. They're going to not book with you. Do not catch an attitude. Maybe you have to, not even that. Sometimes people just don't care. Sometimes people just don't want you to win. Sometimes people don't want to see you with $2 extra more than them. But guess what? Pay them no mind. And you're going to show everybody that you are a travel professional. You're going to post, put up some trips, just simple things like take pictures of any state, any country, and just post a pretty picture of that place with the name on it. That's it. That does it. Something simple as that. That can get you a lot of likes. Go and Google, pull up a picture of Arizona. Find the prettiest picture that you can find of Arizona. Write on it, Arizona. Anybody ready to travel to Arizona? That's what you post. And you post different places like that on your Facebook, or just have a card with your name on it saying you're a travel professional. Send it to every single person in your address book. That means everyone that you created a list for, they should already have your business information. Every single person. Yes, it takes time, but every single person should know that you are a travel agent. If they don't, that means you are being a secret agent. Do not be a secret agent. You will make a lot of secret money that comes out to zero. And you don't want to do that. Let everybody know who you are. You can't say this business is not working for me if you are not letting anybody know you are a travel agent. And I'm only talking about the travel side, and everybody. Just the travel side. We didn't even get to the marketing side yet. So everybody, that 100 people that you're making a list for, every single person needs to have your business card. Whether you send it to them in an envelope, whether you text them with it, whether you, post it, whatever the case may be, everyone personally should have your card. You can do it for Christmas, put a card, put a little candy cane in it, and mail it. Get some pins made with your company. get some pins made, a mirror made, keychain made with your business name on it. Give it out as Christmas gifts. You know, do something where everyone knows what you do. Get a little calendar made that looks the size of a credit card. Those are real simple to make with your business name on it, right? So just do a little bit of something that will demonstrate to everybody that you are a travel professional. I'm telling you, somebody is going to come to you. It may not be the closest people that you may want to come to you, but somebody is going to come to you. And then you use Facebook, again, taking pictures or Googling pictures of any beautiful place and just posting it. Do it every day, once a day, morning, noon, or night. Let that be one of your posts. Let people know what you do. And then I'm telling you, after a while, people are just going to call you. Hey, could you get me a quote on A, B, and C? That's what you want to do. You want people calling you to inquire about vacations. We are not the flight people. We are not. There's ways to get paid off of flights, but again, you want more individuals to bring you the bigger trips. And if you do a lot of group trips, when I tell you you will not be working your 9 to 5 quickly, and you try to do them on an annual basis, you can make a 6-figure salary just doing travel by yourself. And this is something that is so real. Something that is so real. So that's, you know, on the travel side. You want to get travel customers, because we have, you know, a platinum travel club service. You can do it like that, or you just want people to be, you to be of their service, to send them on a destination